there guys, I'm Chris Boden. Welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It is 12:30 hours. We are here with Batman in the machine shop where we are doing up our secondary and primary power rails.
Yep.
So he's getting those drilled. It's thrilling stuff, I tell you. And let's take a look. Here's what we got last night. They're in, they're nice, they're lovely. Geek 1 or Geek 2 is down for repairs. It's got throw out bearing stuff. I'm working on that. I really need to find a B18 C5 engine that isn't a total piece of shit. So this is my winter car, Geek 1, and it's got some muffler mojo. You can see it up there, that big crack. This was actually right out of there earlier. So I'm gonna fix this with a real high-tech system. I'm gonna get some of that crappy muffler tape stuff because I just need to get through the winter and I really don't have the money to be jumping into the car. You'll notice it's a very wet engine down here. I've got some fun leak action happening. I need to find that leak. I've had that leak for years and years on this car since I bought it, and I've never gotten around to fixing it. I've never found it, but it's in here. It's a pretty good leak. So yeah, this car is a 1993 Mazda MX-3, so it's an old car, and it only gets driven in the winter, really, so I beat the hell out of it, but it's got really good tires. Really good tire tread. Very happy about that. So it's really all you want in a winter car. It's not nearly as powerful and zippy as the Honda, but it does good. I like it. And you know, it's got blinking lights. Alright, more as it happens. Think those are far enough apart? Think those are far enough apart?
Well, that's as far as you can really get safely on these without, you know, we don't have much surface to work with.
I don't know. You want to deburr that? I'd deburr it. You could count it as an integral lock washer, but personally I like to deburr it.
Yeah, I will. Put my files over now. Slow down just a little bit. Not quite that much. Now you gotta remember, I can't see what I'm going feet, so. I don't see the other two.
Yeah, they're hard to mark. Let's try those three. That may be the best we can do. So the problem is we only had 1-digit Sharpie and it was orange writing on copper, so it's damn near invisible to see anyway. And the bar sits so close that the Sharpie, which has to write through there, I'll show you. That's all we got. So you gotta like wiggle it around, and when you wiggle out to the side, you'll see it doesn't make it through. It only works right there, so we only get partial markings, and down here it's even worse. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun. That's why we drilled extra holes. We only need 2 there, but we drilled 5 just to get all we can. Alright, that'll work. Alright, it's on the internet. If only we had a drill and tap chart.
If only. If only there was like this communication medium, you know, that went throughout the world.
Dave, am I square this way?
Yup. Nope.
Which way?
Forward.
Turn the speed down just a little bit, maybe.
Why?
Because you're getting a lot of little small chips and you're going to heat it up to hit this. Soften it.
The smaller the bit, the higher the speed.
Right, but there's a proper speed and feed.
Yeah, there is. We're nowhere near there. Huh? That's a great idea. You do that. I need some lube. I need some lube.
I'm sorry. How deep you going, man?
All the way.
It's just holding a spring, you know, right?
It's kind of a big boom when it goes.
Yeah. We hope so. Actually,
Well, I know it's smaller than what you're going for. I grabbed the tiniest bit I could find.
that looks like it'd be perfect for a 440, though. You know?
Or I'll just tap a pin, like I thought of.
Yeah, pin would do just fine, right? Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. You want me to lube you while you go in?
No, I don't want to get that much fluid in the damn thing.
Oh, is that some of that?
Yep.
Okay.
You gave us pretty much the same stuff we already had.
Now you look like
About as off center as I am.
Shut up, it's in there.
it's offset actually.
Yeah. Well, it's you know, I started that one and you're like, oh, it's not very centered.
If it's centered like here,
No,
that's
that's-
one thing.
no,
It's centered
in the
on
middle of the
bolt.
bar.
That's
Right.
that's
That's centered on the
reasonable.
bolt, and these fine.
It's reasonable, whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody's giving me shit. Nobody wants to pick up a tool and do better. Everybody just wants to give me shit.
I'm holding the damn base here. What
Shut
the
the fuck
hell?
up. I don't want to hear it.
Do you really want me to comment of all people?
No, I don't even know why you're here. You mad because I took your dude for a bit?
No, actually.
I needed my Aussie cameraman.
I was going to talk to you, but you got an Aussie cameraman.
Oh.
It's all good.
Okay.
So does Mythbusters.
Mythbusters has an Aussie cameraman?
Yep, Aussie camera crew.
Really? Oh. The whole crew?
Almost. And probably 3 New Zealanders. We kind of
Don't
count
talk
them.
about the Kiwis.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a Kiwi. We like him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so cool.
Shit, yeah. Oh, is it? Here.
Yeah, stick your finger in there. I'm banging shit together. Go ahead,
I
stick
got a
your
left.
finger in
No,
there.
I'm just kidding. No, this is a kicker, actually, isn't it?
That?
It's an auxiliary relay, but I see.
No, there's the initial contact.
Oh no, it's just the reverse. That's
And
just
then-
the contactors right there.
Yeah, see,
okay, gotcha.
nothing happens when it first hits.
Right.
It's down. Then that's real contact.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Captain's blog. This is a note for posterity. On Thursday, August 30th at 17:10 hours, Bruce actually referred to Jabroni as Mr. Cool.
You look cool at the time.
It passed. It thank God it passed, because there was for a moment, because he's like, look at that. I'm like, I'm sorry. Have you met him? It was fine.
Do we need to put these on this side?
Okay.
No, we can't.
Why not?
We can't. Well, no, we could. It's symmetrical. I don't know. I think this is going to want to sit
Kind of like that.
probably kind of like that.
And then you can bend it.
Well, if we can bend
you'd
this
have to-
down there, but then we've got, because this is going to have shit coming off, or
Right.
this way, or something. So.
Well, that's what I was saying. If we did that, then you could, if we switch the sides, then you could just bend right to it right there, and it's out of the way. Well, then shit can come. No, that's the cabinet side.
Yeah. So you see, here you can.
Oh, I needed.
Oh, did you need
Yeah, I
something?
needed
Oh,
Batman
what-
downstairs.
Is it
Oh.
still not pumping?
No, it pumps now. It leaks.
I give up.
Let's go mess with the paint spray.
Where is it leaking from?
The handle.
Yeah.
It's a handle, isn't it? Yeah, it's always a
Just
handle.
tighten it with wrenches.
No, you go help.
I ain't torquing that thing anymore. I gotta snap the fucker off. I ain't supposed to do that. So.
Enos! Blue Cherry sent an email. What are you building?
Getting stuff together for Ekin. This is the controller.
Oh, for the cart thing? Okay, cool. Excellent.
So
That's good.
Yeah.
Blue Cherry sent an email, camera down, Check your email. Alright. Where the hell did they go?
I got everything I need right here.
Oh, God.
Nothing else, we'll just bring it, fucker. Break this one. Sure, we can track down some explosives, some high explosives around here.
Oh, yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, that's fucking.
Everything will be fine.
Time for new hose.
Are we wearing the hose out? Is that it?
Taking from there, then yeah, we need a new hose then.
We got a backup hose.
We've used like
This is the backup hose?
This is the backup hose.
Alright.
Because a certain gal who started using this worn out the other one. How do you go see how the old one's?
We need a new hose. Guys, donate. Funding. Kick a buck. Because shit like this is important. We need a new hose. We've only put like 1,000 gallons of paint through this thing since we got the place. We really have. You know we're over 1,000 gallons of paint now?
Yeah, I can believe that.
That's a lot of 5-gallon
The building
buckets.
is held together by paint.
And there are parts of this building that are held together by the paint, yeah. Well, did you see the wood at Geek House 7?
Oh, yeah.
When I did the wainscoting, you pull it down, and the paint was the only thing holding it, yeah.
So much termite. No. It was like, you lifted it, grab this hunk of wood, and it just kind of crumbled.
Yeah, it's a trip, and then you peeled off the paint layer comes off the front, and then the wood just dust. Which is what you want to find in your new house.
But this right here.
What you got? Huh?
Nothing.
We gotta go to Home Depot?
Yeah.
Alright, alright. What's a hose cost?
I have no idea. I haven't bought one. You're the one who's bought it.
Alright, I'll get sorted out. I'll be back. I gotta, do stuff.
Here at the Geek Group, we've invented a new fundraising strategy. You can now purchase impressively tiny coins we've compressed using high-energy magnetism. We induce a current pulse of 100,000 amps into a copper wire coiled around a golden dollar, dime, or quarter, producing very powerful opposing magnetic fields that compress a quarter to the diameter of a dime, which you then receive in a lovely commemorative package along with the satisfaction that can only come from helping the Geek Group build our endowment, which in turn will allow us to put membership fees, donations, and sponsorships towards furthering the organization rather than just maintaining it. Carry a lightning bolt in your pocket, available at thegeekgroup.org.
So what happened?
We had a power outage last night. Kind of pissed off a bunch of the stuff here.
Yeah, we need proper UPS setup.
It's on the plan. We've had some other stuff around. They were pooched, so they ended up getting dismantled and sent away to Never Never Land. And now we've got a UPS head here that we're pretty sure works. We just need to put some solid batteries behind it.
Do we have solid batteries?
We've got those gray ones.
Oh.
Yes.
That's a little bit serious.
Yeah.
You can do it, you're gonna have to put the batteries external to the box.
Right.
Okay.
We're gonna have to do that no matter what because we don't have a whole lot of space inside of there to use the batteries that we have available to us.
That's gonna be cool.
So that's just gonna be an external. Probably for testing, it'll just be 4 batteries on the floor with an Anderson power pole jacked in. I've got an Anderson power pole sitting down there ready to go. We just have to jack it in.
That's going to be cool. Alright, so what are you fixing?
I'll tell you when I get there. I'm not quite sure.
This is the blue cherry problem?
Yeah, this is the blue cherry problem. For some reason, when the power blipped off last night, either the cable modem didn't wake up all the way, or something on the network, on the blue cherry network, went wonky, so we're figuring it out.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Tie the charging wires onto these two, and then bang these in and get them wired up. So Mr. Kidwell's going to be here Saturday afternoon.
That's the plan. Saturday morning, I think.
Saturday morning. And this basically is kind of one of his things is to
he comes in at the end and, you know, gets all the credit after we busted
He does the
estimated.
startup
Yeah.
and gives it a seal of approval, or otherwise. So, as I recall, I did some mathematics on this, and it looks like about 7,000 amps if the pulse lasts for a full millisecond.
Okay. You've got a DSO though, right?
A what?
Digital storage oscilloscope.
I got a digital storage oscilloscope and a 3 kV isolator.
All right. Well, you got to bring it down, and we got to get some because
Paul would love getting waveforms, and we can bet in advance of what the waveform is going to look like.
And well, see, it's important to be able to do that because then I know when I talk about it and I give the spiel, I'm giving accurate numbers.
Yeah, 80,000 amps. Okay, I believe it.
That's what we measured with the DSO.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was with the Mark 8 prototype.
Okay.
We had a member, Sean, came out and he had a digital storage scope, and that's what we measured it at.
And okay, 80,000.
It was 80,000 and change, but I rounded down to 80,000.
80,000 is about twice of what that should do. But it's the time frame of which the peak occurs too.
Hey, we can measure it. I'm totally cool with that.
I'm looking at
when you bring your scope out, we'll put it on the Big Thumper. I'm all for having accurate measurements.
And I think Paul would love doing that because he probably can also add a
Can we do it on Stomper?
Sure. No, because that's 4 kV or 6 kV.
6 kV.
Not as easy. Can't measure not the current. You can measure the volts.
I know the volts. It's the current I need.
Oh, correct. But the duration. Yeah.
Well, duration we've got a pretty good idea.
Okay. Yeah, the current's the problem because you got to be isolated at 4 kV, and I could be isolated at 3 kV, but not at 4.
It's got to have some kind of safety factor to it.
Yeah. There's a possibility I might decide to take my expensive but old equipment and run it outside of its specification, but I don't know, dude.
It's only 1,000 volts.
DC.
Yeah.
Except
volts is volts. AC or DC. 1,000 volts, 1,000 volts.
Believe it or not, though, the frequency and/or the rise time is a factor in rating the isolation of some equipment.
Okay.
And I like to be galvanically isolated 100%. But maybe we don't need to be. Oh, we're going to find out. I think Paul would be the best person to watch someone else destroy their equipment.
Oh, I'm sure the viewers would love that.
God
I want to see you get, like, you know, Samuel L. Jackson pissed off. That's entertainment.
It could happen.
I think it'd be fine, though. I mean, if it's rated for 3 kilovolts DC, running it to 4 should probably be fine. Hang on. Is it rated for 3 kilovolts DC, you can hold it in your hand? Is this something you can hold in your hand at 3 kilovolts DC?
Yes.
Then it'll be fine. Because it's going to have a pretty beefy safety factor on it. I wouldn't hold it in my hand at 4 kV, but I'd risk it.
We'll look at the equipment and we'll have some fun. How about we only charge the damn thing to 3 kilovolts rather
Then you're
than
not
4?
getting. Then you're not getting the full charge.
So, but you still see what the waveform looks like.
Yeah, but you won't be able to get an accurate current measurement.
Okay.
And 4 kV is the ring launcher.
Oh.
Stomper works at 6, and now you're really pressing your luck.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'd do that.
We'll do some.
We'll get Thumper, MiniThumper,
We'll have some
and
time.
the ring launcher.
It would be cool to be able to document that in a better way. You know what we would use? That 10 volt 60 amp power supply.
Okay.
That Kevin donated. Could be, in my viewpoint, would be utilized to characterize the current measuring shunt.
Okay.
But we can run this past all the powers that be on Saturday when the big cheese is here. He may have another idea. And then we'll do it my way because it's my freaking equipment.
Okay.
But, I don't know. Would you consider it to be a worthwhile donation if I were to go out and buy a 25 or 50 foot blue extension cord and permanently
cut one end off and wire it in here.
Yeah.
Or
Or is that too much cable hanging? How about I buy the extension cord and you could be dedicated for this monster?
yeah, we could have a odd color blue extension cord dedicated just for this, and we'll put a socket in the bottom so that it doesn't have to be permanently attached, because that kind of stuff sucks when you're dragging it around.
Yeah, or yellow and orange or something weird. Yellow
But
and
if you
black.
can find a blue one,
Orange and
do
black.
it.
Blue would be nice. I got a blue one that. Yeah, 50 footer.
Yeah, 50-foot cord would be fine. It's got to be rated for 20 amps.
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of my thought. And sure enough, put a receptacle in here.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So they doing radio tonight, Chris?
Yep.
They're gonna have fun. I don't
usually
quite,
do.
I don't quite get that radio thing when there's only like 12 people listening. But
Well, we keep getting more and more people listening, so. You guys should tune in to the HHR radio show. If you watch my blog, check my Facebook, and you'll see the show details on there. But you can find it on the live stream on the Geek Group website. It's Thursday nights at 8.
so bundle one.
Which will suck, because this is Thursday's blog, and they'll see the radio show in the blog, but they won't get to tune in live because they're not going to hear about it until tomorrow, because the blog doesn't post until tomorrow morning. So tune in next week, Thursday at 8.
We're gonna have one bundle running up top. I don't know what we're gonna do with it for now.
Just run it up top, we'll figure it out.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
make them huge and long.
Yep. Because we don't know where everything's going to go. Once we get it sorted out, then we'll figure out where to cut holes.
Yep. Okay. So you probably contacted me today to make sure I was still alive and I was going to help you out?
Yeah, I haven't seen you in for a while.
Dude,
Like a week.
I be here every day.
We like you here every day. You're a good guy.
You know, you like Radar here every day because he's a good guy.
Well, yeah, you're a good guy too. Radar does computer shop stuff. You do this stuff. Everybody's got their thing. Everybody's got a place.
This could be cool. We're going to find out, aren't we? Shoot. How come that's not cut to the right size?
You didn't cut to the right size?
Yeah, there's my mark. Huh. Okay. These bolt depot bolts are really nice.
They are.
Yeah, handy.
You know, I mention them in the blog, but I don't really go that hard for it. Okay, because
Well, they did pretty good over the
the
last year, didn't they?
They have done a lot for us. That's why they get the big banner up on the wall.
Yeah.
But I don't go like,
Yeah.
wow, Bruce, these Bolt Depot bolts sure are swell. No, we use them when we use them. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Got their stapler though. Ha! Lars! Suck it! I got your stapler, bitch.
Oh, whoever laid these out needs to be finishing their project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Priorities, man.
Can you have Amy finish labeling these one of these days? Because
I
she is really good on
She is good at 'em. Amy, come back and finish labeling the bolt things. There, I let her know.
She'll be right down, I'm sure.
Alright, guys, it's time for viewer mail from Indianapolis, Indiana, 46254. No name on the thing. What we got? Die in a fire! You're a horrible person. It's a ring! Somebody's proposing to me over the internet.
No, the Geek Group.
No, it had my name on it.
Oh, it did.
Chris Boden is my name. That's
Oh,
me.
that's
Chris
a different
Boden.
one then.
I can't show. I want to show his address, but that's me. Chris Boden.
yeah, hey.
See?
Oh, dear God.
Fuck me, it's an eye. Yes! It's an eye. It's a prosthetic eye.
What?
Oh, the
that's
fun
wicked.
you can have with that. That is so cool.
Even got a sty in it and everything. Wow.
That's a prosthetic eye.
You did
I always
say you
thought they
wanted
were
one.
round, like spherical.
Yeah.
This is like, I don't know, cast for some. That is freaky as hell. Oh, the shit you can do with that.
Yeah, you go win money at the bar.
That's
Put it on
way
your
better than it.
tongue.
I'm gonna wash it off first, okay?
Put it on your tongue, walk up to someone.
Oh, this is gonna be a thing. This is gonna be a whole thing.
Is it pliable or is it
No,
glass?
it's hard. Check it out.
Probably acrylic.
It feels like acrylic.
That is
I know.
cool.
We need to write a legend for this. Like this needs to be legend. We gotta tell people it's like
Demon chicken plucked.
no. Oh, God, we gotta tell people it's Sammy Davis
Is this
Jr.'s
before
eye.
they? Is this before they fill the socket with that putty stuff? And then
The
they
fuck
put
do I know?
It's fine.
I got a fake knee, not a fake eye. I don't know anything about it. I don't even know which way is up. I think that's why they put shit on it, so you can tell which way. That is the freakiest thing ever. That is so cool.
The big set probably goes down. I don't know.
Sure.
Just
I don't know. If
looking at look
it
at me
looks
and
like
how
a
my
right eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that is freaky as hell. I gotta get some super glue and just
Sleep with that. Sudden loose or something in to get some.
Oh, this is gonna be. There are so many ways to fuck with people with this. I can't believe we've never thought of getting a glass eye before. That is, and it's in an Epiphany box.
Oh my.
And there's 2 slots, so I'm guessing it's for people that need 2 of them. I
Just buy a pair of sunglasses.
You're a dick! Okay, so it's cooler than Anthrax. I don't know who sent this, but thank you. This is absolutely awesome. Maybe there's a note or something in here? No, there's no note. I have absolutely no idea who sent it. I thought it was something from a kid. Here, I'll tear off their address because I thought it came from a kid because of the handwriting. It looks like it might be a kid.
Cool. This person's hating you right now.
This person, I think it's from a woman. I think that's girly handwriting. I don't know.
Now he is really hating you.
Yeah,
right
now I think it's from a girl who may be vision impaired. I don't know. I have no idea who
Or
sent
her
this.
boyfriend was.
Or her boyfriend was, yeah. This for all we know, this could be Sammy Davis Jr.'s eye. I don't know. So thank you to whoever sent this. This is one of the coolest things we've ever gotten in viewer mail. If you have, and anybody watching this, if you have old glass eye stuff, like, I don't know, Grandpa's glass eye or something like that, the potential here for demo and just generally screwing with people is huge. So if you have like Grandpa's glass eye clinking around in a jar or something and you're interested, it's something that we would love to get donated because, I mean, if I had a pair of these, I'd put them on a robot.
Well,
I
not
totally
just
would.
that,
I'd put them on
but
Jeff.
Other prosthetics would be kind of cool too, or like a pacemaker.
I've got a pacemaker.
Yeah?
I've got an old nuclear pacemaker.
Really, the ones with the uranium batteries?
Yeah, I think it's
Or
a plutonium battery. Yeah,
batteries,
It's huge. It's like that big. It's like that thick. It weighs like 3 pounds. It's beefy. It's got little radiation symbols on
Nice,
it.
nice.
You can see the batteries. They all look like little cylinders, about that big around and about that deep.
Really?
And each one has a little radiation symbol on it.
Have the metal pad, or does it have?
Yeah, it's got
coming
well, it's got a wire thing out, and one side of it is a big metal plate, but it's got writing and shit on. I've got it around here. I just saw it when we moved. I had it at home with like my stuff, but yeah, it's here somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, this could be fun stuff. So any old bio gear, prosthetic stuff like that, this could be cool.
He's gonna propose to you, Liz.
It's more you than you know. Oh God! How much time do we got?
We're at 5.5.
Can I palm an eye?
Yes, you can.
I don't think he's in there.
Hands last time. What?
I'm pretty sure he's not in there.
Where's he at?
Downstairs.
We gotta find somebody who doesn't know everybody's in there. A moose! Thank you! You're welcome. Hey, Moose. Moose! She gives no fucks at all.
I don't know, looks like she almost tripped for a second there.
What is this gentleman up to anyway?
We're wrenching.
I can see that
We're
part.
undoing the copper bus
We gotta
bar
take
for-
the whole array apart because now we've got everything. We've got the primary power rails and everything, so we know how big it all has to be and where everything has to sit and all that jazz. So now we have to go through, because we've had it in and out like 50 times. We need to take it all apart and verify all the connections on the capacitors. So everything's getting disconnected and rebuilt. So this is probably, with any luck, this is the last time that everything gets torn down. Yay! And thankfully we don't have to take the whole damn part apart again, because we've only had to do that like 8 times.
What's this wee shit? Every time.
I was with you.
No, you weren't.
I was with you.
Half the time you abandoned me.
That's because you're me.
Yeah, I am kind of a dick because I don't like you very much.
No,
He beats me at night.
not enough.
I'm a resilient motherfucker.
Hey, you didn't spend 2 hours in a meeting today talking about Kotex. Nope, that was my meeting today. Maxi pads and science fairs. I end up in some weird meetings.
That's why females shouldn't be allowed in corporate offices.
Actually, it was a meeting on women's empowerment, and they're
Maxi pads give women certain special powers?
yeah, they do.
You aren't aware
There
of-
is a huge organization dedicated to making maxi pads, and these are think more like diaper than Kotex,
Right.
okay? And sending them off to Africa because girls there are dropping out of school when they hit puberty. Yeah, because they lack sufficient infrastructure to handle this. And I have some engineering to bear on it. I'm doing eyeglasses for kids in India. I'm doing Kotex for women in Africa.
I thought the glasses were for Africa too.
Yeah, those are Africa too.
Well, I thought
primarily India.
I thought it was
Right,
for girls
India.
that are in puberty that
Yeah.
was just special for. That's good.
Huh? Yeah, I told you they were too close. I said, hey Batman.
Yeah, but
those
you
are
have
gonna
no
be
other
too
space
close.
for anywhere else.
Those are going to be too close.
You marked
You're
the
not gonna
first
be able
one.
to get a wrench in there.
I'm not worried about a
Asshole.
wrench. I need a hammer.
No, don't hammer them. You'll fuck up the threads.
There are no threads.
There are
on the
threads.
bolts. On the bolts, but we got more bolts.
Don't do it. Do
we
what
got
I'm
more
doing.
fucking bolts.
You got to learn side engagement.
Well, I don't have another wrench.
Well, stop it. I'll give you mine in a second. I'm
Well, hurry the fuck
almost
up.
done. I'm going fast. Okay, what? You're telling me that I have the only 7/16
yes,
socket?
you know, I
with
would
the-
keep losing them because people use them for shelf building.
Hey guys, donate 7/16 sockets
Just give us some
so that
fire.
Batman has one less thing to bitch about.
Give me 12 socket sets. That'll be great. It's 12.
$5 million in tools. 7/16.
It's not my fault to keep buying plumbing cutters.
Fine, what?
Plumbing cutters.
Plumbing, what?
That's the little black things. They're called plumbing bladders.
Yeah, what does that have to do? I don't buy. We own 2.
You own like 4 now.
No, we own 2.
I went down the river to pray. Shut up. That girl when
Just makes me want to watch Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
I know, that's what's stuck in my head. If you really want to piss him off, just start going, what's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz?
Why would you want to know? Don't you mind about tomorrow?
He has to do it every time.
Shut up.
Every time he has to.
Just start singing Rocky Horror.
No, it's Jesus Christ Superstar. That's the one that gets it. Because he was Jesus in Jesus Christ Superstar. Or he was Judas, whatever. Seems to me a strange thing, mystifying. Like that.
You give me the shittiest screwdriver.
Craftsman. How
It doesn't bite with shit.
How is this more like?
I wanted one of those
They're funky.
cheap. far did you go?
Hmm?
How far did you?
I have these 2 rows.
The whole row?
Yeah. Because you were messing with these 3, and I just went down and
You asshole! That's gonna be stuck in my head all day.
I was whistling earlier today. I was hoping you'd notice it.
Can I help you?
He's just looking.
He's making sure it's all clean. It has to be clean.
You know, you shave his head and I look like this.
That one's not clean.
That one.
Smoked in.
That one is the.
It's just dust.
It's dust because that one was in the pot. Because you guys have added like 12 of them after I cleaned them all.
You got torque seal? Torque seal?
What's that?
Loctite.
No, it's actually inspection torque. Inspection torque seal. You need on each one to say that it's been handled. Torque to the proper spec.
With the little red goop stuff.
It's actually the thing that I'm familiar with is orange in it.
Orange is right, yeah.
And
Depends on how old the part
it's
is.
actually like frosting.
Yeah.
It's not like.
Oh, that shit. Okay.
Yeah, have you ever seen that
Most
stuff?
of the stuff.
Yeah, I've pulled it off of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and you said, what the heck? Well, it's just.
I thought it was Loctite. Or
no,
some
it's
variant.
It's simply an inspection seal that says, yeah, I've been torqued. No, you're not going to do that.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten down everything.
Smart.
Line it all up.
I would drill holes in there. Well, you got these babies out, huh?
Drill a hole, which type?
Holes for what?
I got to run 2 very small wires up to the DC bus with a charge from the charging circuit.
Okay.
Oh, for that one down there?
Yeah.
No, we should do that while we got these out.
I should.
We're about to pull out that bottom shelf next, actually, so if you want to do it.
Perfect.
This
This thing's going to run today.
Well, we can charge it today.
Yeah, we can
I'll start forming the capacitors.
Isn't that what we do? Is string in a.
And then you can clue Kidwell on how do you make sure that your capacitors are properly formed.
Well, you'll be here. You can teach me.
We'll argue about really old technology, and then you'll just
I had a guy at the hardware store. I took one of these down when we needed the special bolts for a couple of them.
The real Kuchi's, the real skinny guy.
Yeah, I got the old guy. He's like,
Oh, the
you had a
real guy.
condenser? And I'm like, ah!
The guy from 1980
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Or
No.
1980 something.
The one guy there's a ham. He used to bring his ham radio in.
That's a condenser.
Well, yeah, you got the really old guy though, who like
Oh
runs.
no, yeah, I don't.
Who's
Yeah.
like 1885 was his birth year.
All right.
Yeah.
Here.
That's back in.
Double check out.
Huh?
Make sure they're all tight.
What?
Make sure they're all tight.
Here, I'm gonna use the tool.
Ah, that one's loose.
You must be kidding me.
No.
Dude, you torqued him down to what? 12 foot-pounds?
Maybe. I might. Because he was, he kept going like.
What is the spec on these, Chris?
1 oomph tight.
Huh?
1 oomph tight. Oomph. You just
12 foot-pounds.
12 foot-pounds.
You know what?
Why would you want to know? Don't you mind about the Newtons?
Why am I double-checking you guys?
I learned how to run a machine shop.
Set up an enterprise level server.
Program 9-foot robots.
Make lightning!
Edit video.
I'm building a radio station.
Light bulb terrarium.
A high-performance electric car.
I'm a CNC geek.
Computer geek!
Robot geek.
Physics geek!
AV geek.
I'm a radio geek.
Craft geek.
Car buff.
No matter what kind of geek you are, we've got a place for you here at the Geek Group. Come join us. We build awesome. You liking those?
Huh?
You liking those?
Do I like what is those?
Are you liking those?
Not really. They
See,
are-
my mic's all limp and floppy like.
What did you loosen to make it do that?
I need audio Viagra. I need. Fuck!
Welcome to the Horseshoe
30
Candidate
seconds
Show.
till this
where
one
we
goes
get-
down his pants.
Oh, hey, that's not.
No,
well,
it
it
doesn't
sucks
work
for
that
a
way.
side address mic.
There
but
you go.
Is it
Yeah.
switchable? Do you have a
No, it's
switchable
not
puller
switchable.
pattern?
It's one way, one phase.
Fuck. Oh.
Could you stop that?
What?
It's trying to
Is it?
calling me
Oh.
when I'm sitting here in front of a mic.
I didn't do anything.
You
It just
fucked it up,
I.
is what you did.
Fuck you. Fuck
No,
you.
it's a setting. It's so setting.
Fuck you. The thing down here, it comes up as Guardian Zozo is the Skype name.
What? No, that's something else.
It's Skype.
Okay, well that one's not supposed to have
It's
Skype.
Skype, and it's got Zozo on there, who is not. No.
No.
No. No.
It's a name we are not supposed to speak.
No.
We're here.
You know, they're pop filters for a reason. Because if you're big mouth.
I got no pops, yo.
You got tons
I got no plosives.
Right.
Oh, it's Lisa Pardo. That is not. S's hissing is not plosives. That's sibilants. Hey, Lisa.
Good evening, caller.
Are you on there?
You're so proper. Good evening, caller. Welcome to
Lisa.
I was expecting more
I can't hear her.
the sliders up for it.
I don't know. Lisa, start talking.
The better question is, could you hear me when I was walking around with my phone?
Yeah, I can hear Lisa.
So do we look much better in this light?
Actually, you look amazing in this light. It's very artistic. It makes the station look very, professional and stuff. It's pretty cool.
I think it makes it look dark and creepy.
No.
Like,
If it were blue light.
Well, it has maybe...
No, what we need is some black light.
Really? So you can see all the stains on my shirt? No, that's one reason why I like these shirts.
Oh, and you're the only one.
Is that better now?
You have terrible grip, sir!
That would be an electric, but okay.
I'm here to help.
My bad! You
Grips can't
video
touch the lights. I'm sorry.
Sorry, you're terrible electric. Yeah, I think I knew that in the back of my head.
And Jabroni gets to be the best boy.
No,
What does the
they don't
best boy
call
do?
it that anymore.
I don't... Does no one else?
I actually don't remember. Is he assistant gaffer?
My PC is clean.
I think that might be assistant
No, it
gaffer.
is.
I'm not sure though.
That's what
We have the
that is.
internet.
Playing in class for so long ago.
All I remember from screwing around with video groups in Grand Rapids is I'd show up, half the people wouldn't know what they're doing. I honestly didn't know. I was learning audio stuff, whatever. And then someone would burn themselves pretty bad. Like they'd grab the scrim out of the light and just be like, "Stop!" And it's like
Gloves.
they tell you to wear gloves for a fucking reason. And it's always someone burns themselves horribly. And then we occasionally always would break a light bulb. And then there would be tears.
I got over working on production for Grand Rapids really fast.
Yeah, I don't know. I hooked up with a group of people that were doing at least somewhat innovative horror stuff. I mean, sure they did zombies and stuff like that, but at least they were having fun doing it. So I mean,
The last movie I worked on was some Italian director came into town. It was about a girl who was really fat, and because her grandpa died from basically being fat, and her mom almost died from basically being fat, she dropped a lot of weight and then entered a singing contest and won the contest. That was the fucking movie.
that was a short or a movie.
No, it was a movie.
That's a terrible fucking
It
movie.
featured some supposedly famous European pop singer for some reason. There's just this, for some nonsensical reason, she worshipped this European pop singer, but she was American.
There aren't locations in Europe to shoot. we gotta shoot this in Grand Rapids. We gotta.
Michigan had the film incentives at the time, the good film incentives at the time, and it was just. I was a PA on that one, and I quit after 3 days because I wasn't fucking getting paid to do it.
See, that was one of those things where when they rolled that thing, they rolled out this incentive to shoot in Michigan and you get tax benefits in this. And I was talking with one of the guys that runs our company, and he's also has political aspirations or whatever. He's like, "What do you think about this thing?" And I'm like, "I think it's a complete fucking waste of money. Is really what it is." He's like, "What do you mean? Other than lodging, maybe food, and possibly renting the occasional piece of equipment." There's not going to really be a huge incentive. Yeah. The main group of people who are going to make up the bulk of the cost of making a movie are going to just come with the production.
Yeah.
They're going to fly in, do the job.
Yeah, that's the idea. The only labor they ever would have rented out was grunt.
Yeah, grunts, or like I said, the occasional. Oh shit, we need we need this certain kind of lighter, this certain kind of thing, and we've left it, and we can't get it. and you find one in town, wow, we made a whole $300 off of that or something. And maybe they rented shop vacs. I mean, but you get my point, is it's not like, this is going to make us billions of dollars and we're going to save an economy this way. No, you're just going to waste more money doing this thing. But it looks good on paper, and everybody else is doing it. The group that I was hanging out with, of course, they didn't apply to this whole thing. They didn't make, you know, they weren't going to spend enough money to make it.
You have to meet a certain cap.
And the guy's comment was, this isn't going to last. And the only reason it's not going to last, nobody wants to shoot in Michigan. Why? It's not California and sunny all day, every day. Yes, it might rain and there are clouds.
Yeah, we take no prisoners. You love the psoriasis or you love nothing? What the fuck are you recording me again?
I think Bill's gonna break it. Okay, Bill, off the deep end.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Steffi likes it hard.
I'm dead.
How hard?
Do me harder, you stallion. Yes, you charismatic stallion.
I gotta stop.
Ride me hard and push me away wet. This is the best reaction I've ever gotten for that boy.
Oh my god. That's awesome. Please stop, I might just vomit.
Shit, I gotta come up with more, quick.
You broke
You want
Bill.
to see me vomit? That's terrible.
Take it as a compliment, though.
Hey, Bruce!
Yeah, what?
How do we measure energy in foot-pounds, foot-pounds? How do we know when it gets to be a foot-pound, foot-pound? The energy expended by lifting 1 pound 1 foot high, that's 1 foot-pound. That's... Yeah, I'll shut up.
What if your lever